Hello, everybody. Polaris Media Police Crimes Report. I am Christopher Wood. Congratulations to Ontario Provincial Police. My identity theft, full brain injuring, body mutilations, kidnapping, sex assaults, false arrest, arrest refusals, lies, time buying, cover ups, extortion, kidnapping, serious sex assaults, extortion, attempted homicide, and homicide, stalking, torturing, and homicide of my mother. I have no feeling in my head. I have no feeling in my fucking brain. I'm losing control over the right side of my body. I'm having trouble walking. I'm having trouble talking. I am blinded in my right eye. You are doing your damage while I am being kept pretty much as a fucking hostage under serious threats. I have no medical rights. I have no legal rights. I have no human rights. I am a 6-year revenge retaliation victim, target of police, very serious criminal doctors, justice of the peace, and low-life junkie, drug trafficking, sex offending pieces of shit, low-life garbage of Napanee. It is very seriously organized disability fraud as well. Identity thefts and frauds, bank thefts, welfare disability frauds. I am also the end of my bloodline too. I've had my skull seriously split invasively, medically blacklisted, file falsifications, falsely charged through the hospital to prevent me help improve. Going through this for 6 years, congratulations, ex-chief or commander. You are guilty of first-degree premeditated attempted homicide with intent to commit. Had me shot on the corner of Bridge and Center Street in Napanee, Ontario, August 6, 2020. Him and somebody in a black truck, which is also looking pretty familiar, circling around quite a bit. How too convenient. Staff Sergeants, years 2019-2021. Kidnapping, sodomy, sex assault. Shannon Cork, Robert Lucas, Christine Ward, or Christine Schultz. Constable Ward, Stacy, a mental health worker, was Napanee Daily Tea Company, No Kingston AMHS. Shelley Huffner, Spencer Mills 14716, Robert Kane 7224, Dr. Tatiana Vukadinovic, Lennox and Addington County General Hospital. Girlfriend to Stacy, file falsifications for discrimination, treatment refusals, and blacklisting, assuring I get no help or proof of what I was shot with. The lies, the time buying, the urine and feces torture through my head and through my skull to completely and totally numb me down, through my face. I have holes in my skull now I never previously had. I have tubes in my head now that I never previously had. It feels like I actually have a cap over my skull that is magnetized. Medically blacklisted. I cannot go to a hospital in Kingston, Napanee, which I definitely would never ever want to go there again. I never want to step foot in that fucking place. They are very seriously dangerous and proven it. And I cannot go to Belleville. So my only result, if I get medical help without any police obstructions, would be only to go to Ottawa or Toronto, which I cannot afford to do. I have no medical rights, no legal rights, no human rights. I've had a right to be tortured. I've had a right to be sex assaulted. I've had a right to be seriously mutilated and deformed. I've had a right to be seriously brain injured And this is the whole point of you buying your fucking time and arrest refusals, the $22,000 extortion, so you can buy enough time so you can get away with this, putting illegal prisoner tracking into victims, falsely charging victims, no criminal record or history or association with any cops, no hospital or doctors prior to being shot, approximately 7 to 10 years prior. And then after I spoke of the human trafficking, the homeless exploitation for monetary gain, and the possible money laundering, I became a target. Two people involved are even my cousin's family members, and even admitted to me face to face that they were involved before they realized what they had done. I can prove the piss and shit in me if necessary. I've said this before, because of what has happened to me, be in the end of my bloodline. I will force the police or anybody else to exhume my dad if necessary. This has gone on long enough. I've had too much done to me. I have proven very serious changes done to me. I have proven very serious full physical identity theft as well, which apparently doctors say I'm a crazy hallucinating retard and that cannot happen. Well, I have proven you wrong because it has happened to me. The $22,000 unarrestables of Napanee, the gang stalkers, they're drug traffickers, and each and every one of them are guilty of torture crimes and attempted unaliving against me, including taking my mother's life. This is Tony Hearns. This is a guy named Bert Hustler. Blair Hardy Kane, alleged OPP supervisor. Tyler Lake. The one known as Bill Wooldridge, aka Stephen Maven, Robert Cross, James Bubbles, and many other alias names, now bald glasses, lives in a duplex behind the law office on Center and Bridge Street, or was. He thinks he and I were switched at birth, thinks that he is my dad and was calling my mother mom. This is Bert Hustler again. Raymond Bubbles LeBlanc. My cousin Harry Hartwick. Jason Van Alstyne. Dale Hartwick. He's actually involved with this to get drop charges for a stabbing he committed. This is Jason Van Alstyne too. He is also a fentanyl trafficker between Napanee and Kingston for OPP, selling laced fentanyl, committing drug overdoses. He is a serious crackhead, a stroke victim, and he is still very seriously dangerous, and his guilt is 100% provable as well. When people disappear, families are murdered or missing, regardless of who it is. hope you're happy with what you've accomplished against me. Other more serious changes to prove. Especially you, Bert Hustler, Blair Hardy Kane, Tyler Lake, Jason Alstein, Raymond LeBlanc, and Robert Barry, along with Sean McKay, also who is involved with this and also guilty of attempted unaliving against me in Belleville, Ontario on Coleman Street in 2015 because I would not give him money for crack. He threw me down a flight of stairs backwards and threw a TV on top of me. There is others involved as well. The threats, the intimidations, obstructions, playbooks out of making targets, victims homeless, completely and totally taking away all their rights, including medical, legal, and human rights to prevent any arresting and charging on cops or anyone else, no matter what you can show and prove. I spoke their human trafficking, and I became a target. I am being seriously lobotomized, seriously mutilated, and nothing I can do about it. Right in Napanee and area. Congratulations, OPP. You bought just the right amount of time. You've transferred just the right amount of times to avoid arrest and charging, the lies, the time buying in hopes of deniability and everything else, and blaming me for all your crimes against me, including using your very serious criminal doctors and your fucking junkies. Blair Hardy Kane, you are a piece of shit. And you're lucky that there's nothing that can be done. Luckily, I do not have $22,000. And yes, I am going to be disappearing as this fucking piece of shit. I hope you're happy with what you've done to me. And I am not going to be an OPP sex slave or anything else because I am looking like these pieces of shit and you are seriously brain injuring me. I have stuff inside my skull now because of you. And yes, it can be proven. What's next in your plan against me? Anything more happens and it will be still revenge, retaliation, regardless of who it's from. It will be for obstructions. It will be for more intimidations. It will be to finish this if necessary. And I hate to talk that way about police, but it is what it is. They need arresting, they need charging, they need to lose their badges, they need to definitely lose their guns, they need to lose their pensions and their freedom. How many others has this been done to and gotten away with and covered up? How many lives have been taken and lies cast against them about being suicidal self-harmers or drug users while they're being tortured and mutilated and completely, totally deformed, having their identities physically fully changed and being kept from help. I have been also through forced, very serious sex assaults as well, and I am not gay. And yes, it can be proven. Even doctors think it's funny. You are guilty of ending a bloodline. Simple as that. And yes, like I said, once again, if necessary, I will have somebody exhume my dad because of what's been done in Deserano, Ontario.